It's the monsoon season in the country. The monsoons have already entered the south and the west of India and it's making its way up to the north, including the capital city of New Delhi. So what's this fuss all about? In this video, we are going to tell you the do's and don'ts pertaining to your cars when it comes to the monsoon season or the rains. This is the Motown India show and my name is Roy P. Tharian. First and foremost, you need to check your wipers before the onset of the monsoons. The wipers have a tendency to wear out over a short period of time. Please remember, this is one product that moves furiously to keep your windscreen clean and clear. It also means that the windscreen liquid or water needs to be filled up and the wiper nozzles cleaned so that it squirts water perfectly. Remember, when you are driving in the rain and through wet roads, a lot of dirt is thrown at the windshield by moving vehicles on the road. So not only is the wiper working hard, but the nozzle too is squirting fluid to clean your windshield. It's very important that the tires are in very good condition, especially the treads are deep enough for the tires to grip the road in wet conditions. Please remember that the tires are inflated with the right air pressure. As rains come pouring in and the roads get wet and waterlogged, tires find it difficult to grip the road. In case your tire is more towards the bald condition, you can definitely expect your car to slide and dance around the road. Talking of tires, there is something called aquaplaning or hydroplaning. It is best to understand this concept and take it seriously. During wet conditions, a layer of water builds between the wheels of a vehicle and the road surface, leading to a loss of traction that prevents the vehicle from responding to acceleration and braking. The grooves of a rubber tire are designed to disperse water from beneath the tire, providing friction even in wet conditions. Aquaplaning occurs when the tire encounters more water than it can disperse. If more than one tire aquaplanes, you will definitely lose control of the vehicle. Hence, even if your tires are good and you have to drive in wet conditions, please drive slowly. Lights play a very important role during rains, especially hazard lights. During rains, it's best to drive very slowly. In such conditions, it is important to keep your headlamps on, the hazard lights on, and even your tail light on. This will warn other vehicles in front and at the back to be careful with their driving. They will notice your car and perhaps keep a distance. The air conditioner and the heater play an equally important role during rains. Humidity during rains is one major issue that needs to be tackled by every driver. Thus, it is important to ensure that your air conditioner and your heater are in good condition during rains. Depending on which climatic condition you are experiencing, hot or cold, if it is raining, you experience high levels of humidity. This humidity creates a lot of mist on your windscreen. A lot of drivers can be seen using a cloth to wipe the mist that appears on the windscreen from inside, thus taking their eyes off the road. This is dangerous. All you have to do is to simply use the air conditioner or the heater, as the case may be, and direct the airflow towards the windscreen. The AC or the heater help to dehumidify the car and in turn demist the windscreen. For the rear windscreen, one can additionally use a defogger, that is, if your car has a feature like that. Rubber beading across the doors and the window glass needs to be checked too. Since monsoon rains slash pretty hard, you do not want the water entering your car and spoiling your seats and carpets. Make sure the windows are rolled all the way up during your drive in the rains. If you're driving in rain, make sure you're driving slow with your lights on, as we told you. But more important, you have to avoid waterlogged areas. Remember, your car is not a boat, rather it's a four-wheeler and it is meant to move on dry land. As long as your tailpipe is not submerged, you can keep driving. At the moment you have to wade through water where the level of water goes above the tailpipe, then you need to be cautious. In such a scenario, driving in second gear is the best thing to do. Drive slow and steady, but do not stop at all and change gears in such a situation. Changing gears or going fast in such condition is very dangerous both for you and your car. For you, because you can go out of control. for the car because in case the car stalls, the water can enter the tailpipe and find its way inside. It is very unlikely that it reaches the engine. If the vehicle stalls, then it's best to push the vehicle to higher grounds. The tailpipe is generally called the exhaust, where the fumes come out. While at one end is the tailpipe, it consists of a muffler, a resonator, a catalytic converter, and finally joins the engine at the exhaust manifold. Never drive a car into deep waters where the water level is way above the tailpipe and covers almost your entire grill area, because here lies the air intake. Broadly speaking, the air intake system consists of the air intake tube, the air resonator, air filter, airflow sensor, throttle body, the air intake manifold that feeds the engine. If water were to ever get into that area, you can be rest assured that you will be saddled with a huge bill for the engine overhaul. Today, with vehicles getting more and more electric in nature, wading through deep waters can tamper with these electric wires running all across the length and breadth of the car. Interestingly, I would like to mention here that vehicles that are made for extreme off-roading have air intake tubes which are placed real high. So even if they wade through lots of water, they can come out without stalling. They are also wired and built differently for clearing all kinds of hurdles. In India, when you're driving on a rainy day, you have to also be careful of people and animals suddenly crossing your path. Since your brakes, tires and visibility are all compromised during wet conditions, you need to drive slow and steady with your eyes on the road. Watch out for potholes during rains. This is a serious problem in our country since the potholes get filled with water, and in case you're driving fast when it is raining, you may hit the pothole violently and damage your suspension setup. Another important thing to watch out during rains is for fallen trees and branches. Since the horticulture department in India is notorious for not regularly pruning trees and plants growing on roadsides, you are bound to see a lot of trees and branches falling during heavy rains. Watch out for them and always try avoid parking your car under a tree during heavy rains. Last but not least, the monsoon season means thunder and lightning. I know many of us are scared like hell with the sound of thunder and the flashes of lightning. In case you are on the road and it's raining, please do not get worried. In case a lightning were to strike your car, you should definitely be safe. If a lightning strikes your car, it will travel around the surface of the vehicle and then go to the ground. This occurs because the vehicle acts like a Faraday cage. The name Faraday comes from the English scientist Michael Faraday, who invented the Faraday cage. I hope you would have liked this episode of the Motown India show. If you have, do not forget to gently press that icon out there which says like and share. And if you're not subscribed to the Motown India channel, do so now. Till the next time, ciao. But most important, when you're driving and when you're being driven around, always belt up.